Hi guys, I'm Clash from the InFocus Network and I'm a fashion and editorial photographer. Here are the 5 things that you need to start up an editorial photo shoot. Okay, so here are the 5 things that you need to set up your studio. Number 1, you need to have at least a blank wall. It's good to have a blank wall because then you can do all kinds of lighting effects. You can put in superimpose certain graphics behind it. You can light up gels to have a different kind of ambience, and there's so many things that you can do with just one blank wall. After that, the second thing you need to do is you have to have VFlats. Now what I have behind me are actually VFlats. They're not fully complete yet because VFlats basically have to have something that opens up like a V. Okay? The reason for this is because you can actually bounce light off from a subject, or you can actually block light out. Okay, that's the use of a VFlat. It's very versatile. You can actually even use it as a changing area. For instance, if you don't have a room for you to check for your models to change, you can just open the VFlat and they can go behind the VFlat and do the change, the outfit changes there. So one of the good things about VFlats is that I can actually move these around and place them wherever I want. Yeah, depending on the light, where the light is, I can actually maneuver it around so that I can catch the light. The third thing you need to have, basic clothes rack. Because you're shooting fashion, you're shooting editorial, you need a space for the stylist or the owner of the brand to put up their outfits. So you can pretty much get a very cheap clothes rack anywhere. You know, I usually get my stuff from Mr. DIY. This is less than 50 ringgit, what I have. The one at the end over there is actually something that I salvaged from a junkyard. I do a lot of DIY, I salvage things because let's face it guys, when we're first starting a studio, you don't really have that kind of income unless like you have funds, okay? I salvage a lot of my things. I do a lot of DIY things in order for me to get what I need for my studio. Number 4, you need some light modifiers. Now when I'm talking about light modifiers, I'm talking about stuff that like the soft boxes, beauty dishes, things like this, things that you will require in order to shape your light and to do a proper editorial kind of effect for your shoot. The 5th thing that you need to have is at least a workstation for your makeup artist, because when you work in editorial, it's not just about your photography, but you're working in a team. You're working in a team of people where you have a stylist, you have a makeup artist, you have the model. You need a space for them to prepare the hair and makeup. So now I have this table which I made using doors of cupboards that were thrown away, so I turned it into a table, and then I bought a couple of those IKEA table stands. So I use that as a table, and it's makeshift, so I can move it anywhere else that I want to. Now I feel really grateful that I have a space like this right now where I can do my photo shoots and it's comfortable, and I know all my clients are happy with it, my collaborators are happy with it. But let me tell you, a year ago I was actually homeless and I didn't have the luxury of a space like this. I was literally shooting from a rooftop in Bangsar. It was hot, it was dusty, and it smelled of cat poo. it was one of those spaces, you know, but you know what? The light up there, the natural light up there was fantastic, and I actually shot my first international editorial magazine feature on that rooftop. All I want to say to you is that, you know, if you have talent and if you have the drive and inspiration, you can't let stuff like that stop you from getting to where you want to be. Last year, I was shooting on a rooftop. Within a year, I managed to turn things around, and look at where I am now. I haven't made it yet. I don't feel that I'm successful as yet. There's so much more that I need to learn and to know myself. But I do what I can. You know, I'm not a rich person. I wasn't born with in a rich family. Most of the stuff that I have right now in the studio, I actually salvaged it myself. I DIY'd a lot of stuff. I literally like to do a lot of DIY. Let me show you what I have over there. It's my beauty dish. So guys, this is my beauty dish. It is literally a dish made out of a tutup kuali. You know, it's a wok. So I was actually, in those back in the day, I did not have the money to buy one of these beauty dishes. It was expensive. And this, especially this kind of rifle kind of beauty dish, if you look online, I think it cost around 1,000 ringgit, and I was like, I can't afford that. So what I did was I took a cooking wok, literally bought a cooking wok, and I fashioned a beauty dish out of this thing. And when I came to KL, the first thing I did was I brought this beauty dish with me. I brought it to events, and people started laughing at me actually, because it is a cooking walk, you know, and I felt really like sad and a bit discouraged. But the minute I started shooting with it, people stopped laughing. Because let me tell you, this thing is the bomb. Hey guys, so thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like today's content, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and if you want to follow me on my Instagram in the link below. Okay, so have a nice day and keep on shooting. Bye.